Hi, my name is Tom Bozzuto. I am the president and CEO and one of the co-founders of the Bozzuto Group. Since our founding in 1988, the Bozzuto Group has been recognized nationally for building an award-winning portfolio of real estate communities. But what do we really do? Well, every day we bring thousands and thousands of people home. We do this together through our passion and commitment to quality. We do it through outstanding customer service and through genuine hospitality. These accomplishments could not have been achieved without the 1,161 people that have made the Bozzuto Group their employer of choice. We have one of the lowest turnover rates in the industry, and nearly 30% of our employees have been with us for more than 5 years. This year, just as we did last year, we will promote more than 100 of our colleagues to higher paying and career-enhancing positions. Being able to provide our employees with the opportunity to learn and grow in their careers is at the core of our value system. We believe no company can be successful without the commitment to invest in their people. To that end, it is our people and not our properties that make up our award-winning portfolio.
My name is Mike Schlegel and I'm president of Bozzuto Construction Company.
My name is Stephanie Williams. I work for Bozzuto Management Company. I am a vice president for business development.
My name is Eric Fenton. I'm a development manager with the Bozzuto Development Company.
My name is Caroline Perez and I work for Bozzuto Management Company. Can I say go Hokies?
Hi, my name is Jen Terrell. I'm the Director of Organizational Learning and Development for the Bozzuto Group.
My name is Jason Lotz. I'm a contract administrator with Bozzuto Construction Company.
Hi, my name is Chad Cooley. I'm Senior Vice President with Bozzuto Management Company.
What we do is incredibly tangible. Over the course of a project, we take a raw piece of land or an old building and turn it into something that's new and exciting, where people can actually live or shop or park their cars.
When I was working as a development manager for Bozzuto Development Company, I had the pleasure of developing a community called Carver Senior Mansion. And the day of the ribbon cutting, we got up really early and everybody from Bozzuto met down there to get the building ready, to get it cleaned and set up for the mayor to arrive. And when I got there at 6:30 in the morning, there were about 15 residents that met me in the lobby, and they had their cleaning supplies and they were there to help get the building ready for the big day. And to me that was really touching because I saw that they were really, really excited about being a part of this and that we had built them a place that they had never thought that they would live in. And I work on planning these buildings and knowing that to some it's just building buildings and it's just a structure, but to others it's truly a place to call home.
Selecting a home is such an emotional decision because that's where they're going to stay. They might get married there, they might have kids there, they might have their first Christmas together. It's everything that a person's life is going through. It's a journey, and that home is going to be the beginning of that journey. They choose me to come and help them with this journey more than any other person. I love coming home at the end of the day and knowing that I've made someone happy.
I'm passionate about education. I'm passionate about impacting people's lives. I'm passionate on making people better at who they are and what they do.
We installed electric vehicle car chargers at a project in Baltimore City called the Fitzgerald, which is a LEED Silver project. It was really exciting to see all the press because it really solidified how interested the community was in sustainable initiatives like this.
We managed a property in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania called Riverwalk. It was 380 some units, fully occupied. The entire framed 4-story building next to us erupted into flames. And unfortunately, one of the workers had irresponsibly set down a torch that ended up igniting the entire building. As I was walking down Washington Street, the front of the building collapsed, and I can remember seeing a refrigerator float out into the street. There's no training for that kind of experience. There's no classroom setting or book you can read to prepare you for that level of devastation. Everybody gave of themselves and asked for nothing in return. That's who Bozzuto is. It's about the people. It's about having pride in what you do. It's about working for a leader and wanting to be the best.
Having worked for Bozzuto over 7 years for two different companies, I've had the benefit of participating in the development of several different types of communities, and I'm passionate about it because I've been able to see how it impacts the lives of people that we do build homes for. When I started Bozzuto 7 years ago, I had no idea that this would turn into a true career path for me. I'm very, very fortunate to be working at a company that I truly believe in, and a company that makes me excited to go to work every day. I feel like I'm part of a process, an ongoing process, a company that's growing and changing, and that my ideas and my thoughts are considered and they're part of the overall vision that's taking place and moving forward for the company.
I had no idea who Bozzuto was when I graduated. I had not a single clue in the world what Bozzuto was when I graduated. And it was Betsy who reached out to me, and when she talked to me and introduced me, she was so excited about it that I was like, I have to be excited about this. She's so excited.
So I actually started with Bozzuto as an intern, which actually led to a full-time job at the end of the summer in development as a development associate. I worked in development for about a year, and as the economy weakened, I was fortunate enough to be given an opportunity with the Bozzuto Management Company as a management analyst. I spent about a year doing that. During that time, I really found I had a great interest in sustainability and made a pitch to the management company one day that we should create a position that focused on making our properties that we manage more sustainable. Luckily, at that time, many of the owners that we work with had been approaching us with the same notion. I'd say after a couple years at Bozzuto, I became the sustainability project manager for the management company and oversaw all the green initiatives for the company and for the third-party owners that we work with, which was very exciting. It was a relatively new industry that has really been gaining a lot of traction, and it was nice to be working with Bozzuto and some of these owners and be on the forefront of a lot of sustainable initiatives in multifamily housing.
As a sales and service associate and as an assistant property manager, it was really great to see people on a day-to-day basis walk into your property, love what they see, be excited about wanting to live at your property. I chose Bozzuto because it's a company that isn't one-sided. You can see from when I started as a sales and service associate, grew to assistant property manager, and then kind of had a different take on things. I was able to transition within the company to Bozzuto Construction.
This coming March, I will be celebrating my 15th year with Bozzuto. I started in a leasing consultant position. I had a sales background, so I felt comfortable talking to people. I felt comfortable with the process of selling, but I knew nothing about the apartment business. I just knew Bozzuto was supposed to be the best at it. And because of my management experience in retail, I was able to, in a very short period of time, take advantage of an assistant manager opening. Not terribly long after that, an opportunity came available as a property manager in training. My information systems, information technology degree, it's all about computers and how to build networks. And an opportunity came available at the home office to work in the IT group. And 7 years later, I had built the information systems group into a true group. Fast forward to the end of that piece of my career, and an opportunity came up to be Tom Bozzuto's asset manager. And I took that opportunity, and for 2 years, I worked hand in hand with a legend in the industry. Fast forward 2 years, and a similarly interesting and difficult to turn down role emerged in the management company. Julie Smith approached me about taking the SVP role, but this was a big step. And here too, I think the company gave me an enormous opportunity to grow. Probably my career path has followed no path except for one of opportunity. That's what I love about this company.
From the day I showed up to work here in 1999 all the way through really the present time, I've been given the tools to do my job and to grow the company and the freedom to make it what it is today. We've been able to grow the construction company from a $20 million a year company that was doing a couple of projects in 1999 to a company today that is competing against many of the other larger general contractors in this market, doing well north of $200 million a year, being ranked in ENR as one of the top 300 construction companies in the United States. But I'm probably most proud of the fact that this has been largely accomplished by a lot of the people that we've hired straight out of college.
This is uncomfortable and yet kind of cool.
All right, get out of here.